Welcome back to Jaden TG. In today's video, I want to talk about the Gen 10 Pokemon starters, the Pokemon starters for Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, debuting in 2027. So the three starters we got this time are the Grass-type Chicken, Browt, the Fire-type Dog, Pombon, and the Water-type Lizard, gecqua. Browt, I believe, will evolve to be a grass fighting type chicken. He's already a chicken, so that's a given. A grass fighting type. I could also see him going grass dark, but I'm gonna lock in fighting as my guess. For Pombon, I think he will stay on all four legs, and I think he will become our first ever Fire Fairy Pokemon. If you did not know, there is not a single Pokemon that is Fire and Fairy dual typed. I think that Pombon will break that trend. And then for gecqua, who I have seen the least amount of talk about on Twitter, like I've seen people talking about Pombon. It's Pokemon Channel's favorite. They usually pick a favorite and do the marketing around them. And then Browt. I've seen a bunch of people talking about how he looks like an Angry Bird, but nobody's been talking about gecqua. So I think he would end up being either Water Fairy, but I hope not, because I want Pombon to go Fairy. I could also see a Water Poison or a Water Psychic, but I think I only say Psychic because of the pink in his eyes. A Poison Gecko sounds like it's a real thing, so I'm going to say he's going to become Water Poison. So Browt will be a Grass Fighting type Owl in its final form. Pombon will be a quadrupedal Fire Fairy type in its final form. In gecqua, I have no clue what they're going to do with him, but I think he will be Water Poison. For the one that I'm picking, I don't know. I need to see the final evolutions, but as of right now, in my heart of hearts, I'm leaning towards Browt. I like his name, I like the way he looks, and I am a little bit biased toward the Grass-type starters. It's usually the way I go. So, additionally, we have to wait, obviously, until 2027 to play the game, which is a good thing. They're finally taking time to work on the main fine Pokemon game instead of rushing it out like 2 years later, like they did with Scarlet and Violet. That's great. Also, the next trailer for it will be in June or August, in between June and August. And nobody knows where that's going to show, but if I had to guess, legendaries, final starter evolutions, gimmick. For legendaries, I have 0 predictions. For the gimmick, I have 0 predictions. And for the starters, I already gave my thoughts. Maybe I'll sketch up some renders of what I think that they would look at, and I'll drop that in a community post or in the next time we're talking about Pokemon. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Additionally, I would like to talk about the region. It was leaked a while ago that it is set in like the Greek or Philippine islands. So I think this is a good chance to get some cool, I think we can get some really cool regional forms if it's based in Greece, if that's true. I would love to see some Greek mythology-inspired Pokemon forms. I would love for that to be the gimmick, honestly. Like a blessing. Well, I guess they wouldn't do blessings of gods in a Pokemon game. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. Let's get a pantheon of legendaries. That would be awesome. But that's basically all I have. The Pikachu rebrand, the remodel of Pikachu, I don't really have anything to say about it. I don't really care. The weird version exclusive orange Pikachu outfit thing that they're doing for Weewa, I also don't really care. Like, it's very obviously the Professor's partner Pokemon is this weird Pikachu wearing clothes. Picture on screen if you guys have no clue what I'm talking about. I don't care. I don't really care about Pikachu. The legendaries, not at the top of my head. I'm really thinking about these starters. And now that I've brought up the idea that it could be Greek mythology inspired forms, I'm thinking about that. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say. It's an open world game. If you didn't catch that in the trailer, there's Pokemon that light up and you can use them to see in the dark. You're going to be able to dive, you're going to be able to fly, you're going to be able to ride on land via the Rotom board, which is seen in the artwork with the protagonist. And apparently, spoilers, if you don't want any spoilers at all, apparently you'll be able to sync the Rotom board to one of your Pokemon. And in that segment, you'll be controlling the Pokemon and not the protagonist, which is definitely interesting. Like if I link my hoverboard to my flying Greek-inspired Pidgeot, my Greek. I don't know what the region's called. Did we get a region name? I don't think we did, so I can't make a form for it. But whatever. My Pidgeot, who looks awesome, he looks like Hermes, whatever. I link it to that, and now my Rotom board can fly with my protagonist on it. But instead of controlling the trainer, I'm controlling the Pidgeot, and the trainer follows behind, which is awesome. So you can link it on diving, you can link it on surfing, on land riding. I don't know what to call that. And flying, which is very cool. I believe that's why they were doing that weird control the Pokemon thing in Scarlet Violet DLC. I didn't play it, but I've seen videos. I believe it was just to playtest soft launch this feature. But if you guys are excited for Pokemon Gen 10, Pokemon Weewah, Pokemon Winds and Waves, whatever you want to call it, comment down below and tell me what starters you guys are picking. Are you a Browt bro? A pombon fan? Or a gecqua fan? I couldn't think of anything witty for the other two, but I thought of Browt bro, which is awesome. I'm a Browt bro. Let me know what you guys are. Comment down below what types you guys think it's going to go. If you think pombon is going to make the eventual decline onto 2 legs like we saw with Fennekin and Tepig. That's about it. Oh, and Litten. I forgot about Litten. Fuecoco stayed on all 4s. But Sprigatito didn't. Weird. One of them will be on 2 legs now that I think about it. And I think it'll be Gecqua. Comment down below what you think, though. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.